Well, hello, WGT golf fans. This is Straight Up Green from Hotel California Golf Club. Yep, I moved golf clubs. Yes, I did. I was in Blood and Fire Golf Club, and I moved to Hotel California Golf Club. In case you're wondering, no disputes, no bad blood or anything. It was just I decided I wanted to move to a club that had a stronger Discord presence, and Hotel California offered that, and they have a lot of really good players that play almost every day. Well, they do play every day on Discord, and so you can get out there most times of the day and find somebody to play, and they're all great players. So really challenging and really fun to do. So that's why I switched clubs. Still love Blood and Fire. Still love people there. Yeah, but I love Hotel California as well, and I love the people there too. So all good. But yeah, no more Blood and Fire for Straight Up Green. So anyhow, I will still continue to do these three bangers, and at least in the near future, as long as you guys like it. And let's see. So it's time for a three banger. It's October, so we'll do something for October. Three banger for October. Let's go to the game mode here. We'll go to single player, find us a course. Werewolf Creek. That's good for Halloween, right? We'll do three banger. Right here, 13 speed greens and moderate. All right. What did it give us? Destiny. Looks like it gave us the very first hole. Hole 1. It's a nice long par 5. Not much to it. Not the worst par 5 in the game. I usually just hit out here in this fat area on the drive. So that's what I'm going to do. Just, kind of stay out of trouble. And try to get yourself within 250 yards.
That's a huge drive.
Get there in 2 if you can. Flags up front, sometimes it's back in the rear. When it's up front, you got shorter drive or shorter approach, so that makes things pretty good. So let's see, I've got about 12 yards of elevation, and I can take 5 yards off of the wind, so that gives me 7 yards I got to add. So 217 yard shot, a little bit of left to right wind. So 217 for 225. Let's see what that is. That's about 96 yards according to my calculator. So we'll do 96 or 96%. Hit that way early, so it's not going to get there. No. In the bunker. Alright, that's alright. It shows us that we can do something out of the bunker. Okay. So what would you do out of the bunker here? This is a pretty tough bunker shot. So I will say that out of the bunker here, notice I'm getting all these different camera angles. I like this camera angle here. I do know that this green slopes down right above the hole, but kind of goes a little slope this way as well. So I need to account for that a little bit. I'm going to flop it I like to flop out of the bunker, mostly because it gets the ball higher, and when it does that, it usually lands softer and doesn't roll out as much. We'll see how it goes. All right, now I got 40-50 in the sand, so I need to hit my flop shot probably about full 20, and it'll go about 10, and I don't want it to go too much further than that, so let's see what happens. Yeah, it's gonna roll out. It hit the apron. That's not bad. 2 yards from the hole, and then pretty tricky putt here. So we'll try that. 7.3, 1.1 up. Let's see. 7.3, 1.1. Let's do the math on that. It says about 6.8 on my 10 slider. 6.8, and it's probably about there. Probably about close enough. So you can always check, when you're in practice mode, you can always check to see if you got what you want. You put this putt preview on, and then you can, let's say, 6.8. So, you can come out here and try that, see if it's enough. And it looks like it is. So, if you want to make sure that you got, when you're in practice mode, you're on the right mark, you can do that. So, and then for the actual thing, you're going to try to want to do the same exact thing and ding it, right? We're pretty close.
Solid putt.
Alright, so there's our par 5 birdie. You should be able to eagle that a lot of times as well if you don't go in the bunker like I did, happens on Halloween. Got goblins and stuff. Alright, so let's hit us a nice dry. Oh, this hole, I can't remember what hole this is, but I think it's after the par 3. There's a par 3 on the front 9. You get to this hole, and the way you play this hole is, if you have abilities and the wind's right, you can actually go at the hole. But if you don't have your abilities on and you're feeling cocky, you're probably not going to get there. So it's best to, unless you got good wind for it, it's probably best just go ahead and hit it straight out here. Avoid those bunkers if you can. That's pretty much the only trouble there. By the way, when you see me doing, like when I'm trying to calculate something, or I have an entire video on approach shots. I have an entire video on calculating the putts and the wind and all that stuff. So all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, get the whole library of videos, and then start flipping through them, and you'll find them. There's a lot of video content out there. All right. So this is 87 yards, and I got a little bit of wind in my face, right? So 87 and 8. .22. So maybe about there. And then the thing about this one, right, is like it plays a little longer. I mean, you got to hit a little longer than you think you would. Maybe it's because of this sloping down green, but you don't want to leave it too short. And I do have a little wind in my face, so I'm going to hit this by 89. So 89. As you can see, put me below the flag. If I hit that 90, I'd have been a little closer. But you got to hit it harder than you think. So it's always best to do. All right, so let's actually let's look at that. Let's take another look at that. So it hits home, because that's probably about 2 yards elevation, but 87, and maybe a yard elevation. And then that's probably about 4, and there's 2, so about 3. Yeah, it's about 90. What did I say? 1.2 on there. So yeah, let's try that. Maybe 91, because like I said, it plays a little long. And still, yeah, it still left me down below the hole. It's a little stronger than I thought. Maybe that wind. Oh, that's weird. Let's look at that again. The wind's a lot stronger from that angle. From this angle, yeah. So it's the wind. That's. I guess that's a good thing to learn from this. If you're gonna get anything out of this video, is look at different camera angles before you hit the ball. And in this case, I can come back here and I can see, it's moving quite a bit right to left. But if I go to this one, this one here, oh man, every camera angle I go to, it's different. Okay, whatever. But anyway, it's hitting. The wind's more in my face than this camera angle gives me. So let's try about 93. That's a little better. Still not an easy putt. No matter where you get it. If you're on this side, you're going to get a little bit of break. Alright, so 6.9, 1.9 up. So I got about 70. So we'll do putt preview, just look at it. That's just about right, huh? Okay, so let's try it. There we go. Birdie. Okay, so I think this is on the front 9, the 9th hole. Right after that horrendous par 3 ball catcher, where you got like basically an island green almost, where you got creek all around the hole. That would have been a Halloween hole. That par 3 is horrendous. Okay, this one is not bad. So what you have on this one is basically get it in the fairway. That's the first step, which isn't that hard. And then you got to get up on that tier and not roll back down the hole. And that's a little bit tougher. Lots of people don't hit it hard enough. They don't account for the elevation or something. And they'll come rolling back down that hill and get a
Good ball.
really bad putt. So I think that's about 7, 8 up. So I would hit this probably, if it was 100 yards, I'd hit it, or more. I would hit it 8 yards more. But because I'm hitting, and with wedges, there's weird stuff with wedges. Like a 60 wedge, I would hit it different from an 80 wedge, and then 100 yards up, I would hit it different. So on this, it's 7, 8. So I'd probably hit this 86. So, and if I was hitting a 60-yard club, I would probably, so that's 8 up, I would probably hit 84, or no, 4 yards more, not 84. I would hit it 64 if it was a 60-yard shot. But it's 80, so I'm going to hit it, what did I say, 86. So 12, just count for the wind here. So 174, something like that. Then, yeah, what did I say? 86. So let's try 86, see what happens. And as you can see, I barely got up on that shelf. So you want to make sure you get up there, or you will be going back downhill, and it sucks. Let's see, 5.5, 1.7. What's the math on that? So I'm getting like 36. So thing about these short putts, 3.6 on my so that's 3, that's 4, be right about here. And it's got a good break to it. But I'm going to hit it a little harder, so I'm going to move the brake in a little bit. The reason I hit a little harder because softer you hit it, the more it breaks, and so like I don't like dealing with all that brake. Alright, so there's your 3-banger for October. Have a happy Halloween. And, you know, don't eat too much candy. Don't get too drunk. Taking your kids out, getting candy. You know, have fun. And this is Straight Up Green out here.